What's up, y'all? It is Tedessa J. I have negated the it's your girl because everybody is your girl and I'm not everybody's girl. So it's Tedessa J. What's up, Praise Revolutionaries in the place to be. Okay, I'm sorry. It's Monday. Am I excited? I don't think so. I'm never that excited on Monday. But hey, we are alive. We are kicking. We are here. We are not under the dirt. So if I'm not excited, I need to get excited. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Praise Revolution Radio. Today is a good one. Today is a first. I've been wanting to do a sports show. It's been hard pressed. I like sports to a certain level and degree and wanted to kind of talk about them. So hey, guess what? Here I am today. But if you've missed any of the other shows, like the one we did on the Battle of the Bulge last week, or the What's Good episode with Rashard Marshall, y'all know that y'all like that. And hey, go back and check out the Pride show. And we did women's issues, which is still an issue. It's always an issue. So go back and check out those shows and a plethora of others. We talk about credit. We talk about all kind of stuff on this show. So go ahead and check them out. We are podcasted on Tidal, Spotify, and Apple Music. And we also put up snippets on Insta and Facebook. And the whole entire show is taped and broadcast on YouTube. So go there, like, subscribe, share, give comments. I don't know. Check it out one time, won't you? All right. So now that is under wraps, look, we got a lot of ground to cover, so I'm just going to jump right into, playlist of the day. It's sports songs, like sports hype songs or direct sports songs. I don't know. And there's a little on there because your girl is going to be performing at the Super Bowl 57. And we are excited about that because we have not seen Ree in a while. Will she bring ASAP? We don't know. Will she bring the Rockefeller record crew? We don't know. But we do know she's coming. So she's on the playlist. Y'all check it out. Give it a listen. So anyway, yes, let's get into the love word of the day. We cannot go forth without some spirituality in the mix, because this is who? Praise Revolution Radio. So today's love word of the day is grace. Grace. I mean, what does that mean? That means, extending understanding. And if you can't extend it, then you should seek to get an understanding about whatever it is that you are dealing with. See the other person's perspective, perhaps. Or maybe not act how you think you should act sometimes, which is usually on emotion and sometimes ego in a certain situation, and extend grace to the second or third party or situation or whatever. What does the Lord say about grace? Put it on up there for us, Mike. Luke 6:36 says, "Therefore, be merciful, just as your Father is also merciful." What does that mean? We don't get what we deserve. Do you know what we deserve? Filthy wretches as we are, sinful in our ways, just don't be acting right. Me included. Do you know what we deserve? We do not get what we deserve from He who created us. So sometimes you also ought to think that way and not necessarily treat a situation or a person with what they deserve. Okay, but give them some grace. It has disappointed me this past couple of weeks where I have seen men in sports not extending each other grace. For example, our brother Draymond Green, he don't never have no grace for nobody. Let's be honest. Brother needs to go to church. Never has any grace for anybody, slapping around his teammate, Jordan Poole. Ain't that the baby's name? Mike? Is it Jordan Poole? Just slapped him. How do you slap your own teammate? How are we going to move forward as a team and win anything if we slapping each other? Or how about if, hey, you win some, you lose some. And if today I won and you lost and I extend myself to you graciously, hey, good game. Thank you for playing, giving us the opportunity to play. Whether we're friends or not, you could extend yourself to me, not give me the stiff arm and push me away and then have the audacity to tell folks in the media, we're not friends. Who cares? He's another human being. Coach Deion Sanders is a human being. Who's that man? What's his name? Mike? Yeah, Eddie Robinson Jr. I think his father has a legacy in sports, and you acting a fool out here behind that legacy. Talking about you're not friends. That's fine. You don't have to be friends. Be gracious. Be gracious, guys. Let's extend grace. Let's think about that as we move forward in tomorrow and throughout the week. This is ridiculous. And it's Also, equally or more disappointing because it's men of color. And we begging other people for grace and understanding, and we can't extend it to ourselves. So, ooh, that's a whole nother show. So, look, extend a little grace next time you feel like you think you want to give somebody some retribution, because guess what? You're getting grace all day, every day. Trust and believe. All right, that's the end of the love word of the day. Hope you received that. Receive it. Okay. All right, so let's get into these sports. Let's get into it. Let's bring our guest on and let's get into these sports. Let's see. Who's joining me today? We have, I believe, via Zoom, we have Mr. Chris Coleman. I think he thinks he is like a sports person extraordinaire. Y'all, is he on, Mike? You're on, Chris. You're sitting there like a statue. What's going on? What's up?
What's up? It's good to be on. And obviously, I am a sports extraordinaire, so I'm glad I can use some expertise with Mr. Sam there.
Oh, well, hold on. I haven't brought him on yet. You overstepping your bounds.
Oh.
You overstepping.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm taking back the reins. All right, and our second guest today is our junior analyst, Sammy J. What's up, Sam?
Hello.
Tell the people hello.
Hello, I really missed y'all over behind the cameras.
Oh, all right, okay. He misses everybody behind the cameras. All right, wave to the people.
Because cause right over here,
no.
the person who's right next to me, all the time wants me to be in the camera.
Oh, so now today you're on camera. So you're going to be gracious and grateful, correct?
Correct.
All right, moving on. All right, Chris, let's get into it. So, the Eagles. I mean, are we halfway through the season?
I think so.
You think so?
For football?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, we're like it's like week 4 just happened just now.
Okay, so
Yes.
it's how many games?
I think
17 games now in the league.
Yeah.
They play 17
that
games.
we
We just
played
had week
so far.
4.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, Eagles are the only undefeated team, right?
Yeah.
Sure are. Yep.
Playing the Cowboys next week.
Yeah.
They got to win that one. They got to take out the Cowboys. It's a division rival, and also they got to just beat because of the Cowboys. I mean, they have to lose. So it's good.
That's not a popular opinion here in Texas. I know you know that.
I think the Cowboys will win.
You know, I'd rather be right than popular sometimes. So that's okay.
All right, so I want to hear. So Chris doesn't want the Cowboys to win. What do you think is in the special sauce for the Eagles this year?
Well, I think it's really their young QB, Jalen Hurts. Good guy, Heisman Trophy candidate once or twice out of Alabama. Ended up leaving from Oklahoma. I think they really tailored the offense around him really, really well. He's got some phenomenal weapons around him, that defense. And obviously it comes down to coaching a lot of times. So, I mean, he's just a phenomenal athlete. When it comes down to that, it's really the ball's in his hand, and then everybody else has kind of play together. That's a really tough division. And again, for them to be undefeated in that is tough.
All right.
And again, they got a tough matchup with the Cowboys. So hopefully they win that one too.
Sammy, why do you want the Cowboys to win, and how do you think they're going to pull it off?
Because they have two great linebackers.
Mm-hmm. The Cowboys.
Yes.
Who is that?
It's Lawrence. Because he in the last game, he sacked the quarterback.
So he's a quarterback stalker.
Yes.
They got the quarterback stalker on the team.
Yes.
All right. What's your other point?
Because Dak Prescott is not playing because of his finger.
So how do you think the backup quarterback is doing?
Good, because he's throwing great. He's making complete passes. And when I was watching their game against the Bengals, the backup quarterback was doing great because we were playing.
But the Bengals wasn't this week because.
No, it was.
I thought the Ravens played the Bengals this week.
No. Oh, yeah.
Exactly. We're going to get to that. All right, so you're saying the backup quarterback is stepping in up well for Prescott,
yes.
And they got a quarterback stalker on the defense.
Yes.
All right.
The quarterback stalker is like stalking the quarterback, and busting through the line of men
Busting on through there
and sacking the quarterback.
and sacking him like another one bites the dust, like the song, right?
Right.
Okay.
And it,
Okay, wait.
sorry.
Let's get to the other points. You got a lot of info, man. I like that. Okay. All right. So the Bills. How are the Bills? It seems like these Northeastern teams have I don't know. They were nowhere before. How are they busting through the crowd this year? What about the Bills? Talk about them.
The Bills, followed by Josh Allen, their QB, they invested a lot, and he has just matured, kind of just how Lamar Jackson has, and just becoming one of the top tier guys in the league. And again, with their running game, with him being able to run, which kind of switches up a lot of things, similar to the Eagles, they're just a dynamite force right now, and probably the AFC favorite to go to the Super Bowl.
So you mentioned Lamar Jackson. Let's go to him, because I know that our junior analyst is a big fan of Lamar Jackson. He is the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens. Our junior analyst is also a big fan of the Ravens. Lamar busted through him and hit a record last night. Fastest rushing to 4,000 yards. So they played the Bengals last night, Sammy.
Yeah, that was what I was saying.
No, you said the Cowboys, but that's okay. So last night, the Ravens played
The
Bengals.
And I need to tell y'all about the Ravens.
All right, go ahead on.
Because Lamar, the quarter, I do not know why they traded one of their best players.
Which is who?
Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown.
Oh, Hollywood Marquise Brown?
Yes.
Oh, Chris, how do you think they're doing without Marquise Brown? Watching the game, I'll say this. Watching the game, I was impressed with Jackson. The boy throws, he rushes. He even tackled last night. He tossed the ball. It wasn't going where it was supposed to go. Somebody else was almost going to catch it, and he tackled the man. I mean, the boy does it all, okay? But I thought the fact that the kicker kept having to make the scores, I feel like the Ravens are a little deficited on the offense. So what are you thinking? Hold on, junior analyst. Hold on. We're getting to you. Hold on.
Without Hollywood Brown kind of being their deep threat, that's just kind of gone. But they're still filling in the pieces. I mean, he, again, is becoming such a smart quarterback, another former Heisman Trophy winner. And he is so fast, as you've seen. His quickness is through the roof. Him with Mark Andrews is such a great connection. And with J.K. Dobbins back this year, I don't really see them, anybody else really stopping them, except maybe probably the Bills, who are going to be the favorite. But again, with him being just an all-around player that he is and getting better and better, it looks like almost week to week. I mean, the boy's good. I mean, he's a former league MVP, like 2 years ago.
The boy is good. He good, ain't he, Sammy?
Yes.
So, yeah, man. I mean, so if that's Sam's team, Sam got a good team behind him. Trust me, much better than the one I follow on the Texans on a week to week. Even though we got our first win.
No one's talking about the Texans here. We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah, we don't talk about the Texans.
No. We don't talk about Texans.
Ooh,
Okay.
That hurt. That cut me deep, but I'll allow it.
You're gonna have to take that cut. We're so sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so rounding out the talk about the NFL, what are Super Bowl predictions?
For football?
Yes.
Okay. I think the Cardinals and the Ravens are going to go in the playoffs.
Oh, you do?
What about you, Uncle Chris?
Are you frozen?
What did he say? I didn't
Cardinals
hear this.
and the Ravens.
Cardinals and Ravens?
Yeah.
Okay. I think from the AFC, I think Buffalo is probably going to end up taking it. And from the NFC, I mean, right now the Eagles are looking pretty stout. I'm probably going to go Philadelphia and Buffalo. And I think Buffalo finally gets their first Super Bowl win this year.
Wow, y'all heard it here. That we're thinking
I need to say something.
Buffalo's gonna. What would you like to say?
I think the Ravens gonna be in the playoffs because of their quarterback and the wide receivers.
The receivers weren't that impressive yesterday, Sammy.
It was.
They were not getting to the ball.
Yes, they was.
Maybe they were. Maybe it was an off day. Okay, but we're gonna keep an eye on the Ravens, and we're rooting for them, right?
Right.
Bump it out. All right, let's move on to the NBA. Now, the NBA season is just getting started. So, I mean, literally, preseason games are the last 2 weekends, and I think opening games are happening over the next week. So we know that the Golden State Warriors were the champions again last year. It wasn't a repeat, but it was a repeat. So they've won a couple of other times, 4 or 5, I don't know. And so then, I don't know. I'm sure their aim is to repeat again. I would like to interject that we are going to look back at this season and mark Draymond Green's poor behavior as the end of the golden era. What say you?
I would love that as a Rockets fan. But I mean, Draymond Green is part of just a cog that is the dynasty right now. That's the Golden State Warriors. But I think his behavior is kind of little gone over the rails. So if he doesn't get traded in season, or maybe some other things happen, but I definitely would not mind an end to the Golden State dominance for the last 8, 9, 10 years almost. So I'm with you on that. I would not mind if they came down a peg and somebody else took the championship.
Well, the reason that I'm saying this is because, again, I just feel like his conduct is unsportsmanlike, and I feel like it may be indicative of a tone that has befallen the organization. Because if we're serious about continuing this legacy, then you already know that this type of behavior does not perpetuate winning. Right. Regardless of what the next man is doing, right? You're supposed to, especially, you're a tenured player. You're supposed to show this boy some grace and pull him in and help him out. So, I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be the end of the golden era. And then, of course, last year's challenger was the Boston Celtics, and they have been befuddled with their own, issues. Their coach, first-time coach, got them to the finals. And now, this man has to sit out the whole season?
Has to sit out the whole season because of some inappropriateness with a colleague.
So what are we thinking about this fraternization policy? I'll offer up what I have to think, and you can add on. I think it's ridiculous, to say the least. I don't think it has anything to do with nothing. Unless it's a position of power and it lends itself to harassment. But it's, two people, I mean, you work all day. Sometimes that's where the magic happens. And if you're married and some side magic happens, then that's between you and your peoples, But Ime Udoka, that's, I don't agree with the year suspension. Maybe there's something underlying there where they were looking for something to pin on him. But I mean, he did a great job, so I wouldn't understand that. But you never can tell. Junior analyst, you have something to say?
Yeah, I got something to add to what you said.
Okay, yes.
Cause Draymond Green last year, he been slapping people last year too.
He was slapping people last year. He stays slapping somebody, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Just poor behavior.
He slapped Jason Tatum.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. It was one of the new guys. Number 25, not 25.
You saw him do it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He was like this.
Oh no! Don't show me! Don't show me!
Then the one. What was his number that used to play for the Rockets?
Oh, I don't know. He slapped one of our players?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
And the Rockets traded him to the Celtics.
Do you know what this is? Of which he speaks? Of the junior analyst is trying to tell us, Chris?
I don't really remember Draymond slapping one of the Rockets, but he definitely just has that enforcer kind of behavior that he kind of feels like this is hockey or something, or this is the 1980s NBA, where he feels he has to be that guy, and I don't think you really have to be that person anymore in the NBA. And to go back to the Boston Celtics, I think I agree with you that fraternization policy is a little over the top. I think it just became a public embarrassment at a certain point, and they felt like they had to overreact in their answer and how they handled that. So
agreed.
I don't think it was necessary, especially from being consensual on both sides, and both sides have come out and said that. But I think just they got kind of embarrassed and got behind the ball and was like, we got to do something to make a statement of this guy, which I don't agree with.
Agreed. Real quick, I've been watching a lot of sports documentaries. Been watching Legacy about the Lakers. What are we thinking the Lakers are going to do this year? Could this be LeBron's last year?
I don't.
It's not going to be LeBron's last year.
It should be. I love Bron, but it should be. It should be. Go ahead. No, seriously.
No,
it's not his last year. He's already made it publicly known that he wants to play with his son, Bronny, who's the oldest of his children, who's going to be coming out probably in the NBA in about 2 years. So at minimum, you've got another 2 years of LeBron. I don't know with the Lakers, but you'll definitely have another 2 years of LeBron.
Junior analyst, what do you have to say?
Uncle Chris, I need to add something to what you said.
What was the question?
I'm gonna
add something to what you said.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This will not be the last season of LeBron series. LeBron series
of his
games.
Okay, of his career.
I think it needs to be Anthony Davis.
You want Anthony Davis to go from the team?
Yes, because his big old eyebrows keep showing on TV.
Oh, they're distracting.
And his eyebrows look like this.
All right, favorite basketball movie. Oh, wait, real quick. Check out Redeem Team, which talks about how basically we were arrogant about basketball. I mean, I was kind of sort of when I watched it, and we would go into like the Olympics and think we could beat these teams because we invented the sport, we dominated the sport, and then other countries learned it very well, like Spain and Greece, and we actually extract good players from those countries, and they were playing a little like evolved game like from what we were accustomed to, and we had to learn to do that so that we did not continue to get embarrassed at the U.S. Olympics in the interest of time. That's all I'll say about that. You have the graphic for that team, and the team had a young Kobe, a young LeBron, and it's great to watch because these are guys who are Titans on their own. And Coach K from Duke they basically formulated USA national basketball, and these guys had to commit to training each summer leading up to the Olympics. And we had lost so many times in the Olympics at that point that we had to qualify to get into the Beijing Olympics. And this team, again, full of youngsters, Carmelo Anthony, and read the roster. But guys who usually are the kings of their, castles had to come together, put pride aside, understand we were, common cause for our country. And, they squeaked it out. So it's a good documentary. Y'all check it out. All right.
I need to add something to what you said.
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
Something is wrong about Kobe Bryant's number.
What's wrong with it? You mean on that graphic?
Yes.
Well, that was because he was playing for the Team USA.
Yes, I know. Can you go back, Mike?
Oh, go back, Mike. Woo-hoo. I'm excited.
Why is LeBron James wearing that mouthpiece in his mouth?
Because he wants to. But what's wrong with the number? Because it's number 10 and not number 8 or number 23, 24?
No, it's not that.
What is it?
Because it's number 0.
It's 1-0.
No, not him.
Who?
Not Kobe Bryant. The one next to that, Garrett, next to Garrett.
Oh, well, they have different numbers on that team.
No, I'm not talking about the numbers. I'm talking about the names.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we got to move on. We're going to study that. We'll come back. We'll come back to that. And they stay there. All right. Enough partying. All right. On to the MLB. We're rounding out. We're in the postseason. Mike's got a graphic for us with the brackets. I want, Chris, your prediction on the brackets. And then the analyst has his predictions. Let's go.
Well, hometown guy, since the Astros start playing tomorrow, I want to see the Astros, and I want to take out the Dodgers. They're the number one team. They're the best team in baseball.
The Dodgers?
This year, yeah. So
the Dodgers are not up there.
Yeah.
You talking about New York?
No, the Mets. The Mets lost.
Oh,
about
on
the
the
Yankees?
other side. Got it. I see him over there. I see him.
Right.
The Dodgers are
So I
playing.
think the Astros are going to win the American League, and I think the Dodgers can take the National League, and I think the Astros Dodgers rematch, and we finally take them down again. Is what I want to see, but I'm not worried about the Yankees. I'm not worried about the Rays. I'm sorry, the Mariners. Yeah, no. I want the Yankees, and then I want the Dodgers.
Who
We got this.
are the Chipmunks?
Say it again.
Who are the Chipmunks?
You talking about Alvin, Simon, and Theodore?
Yeah.
I'm talking about whatever team that is up there. They have a weird name that I've never heard of. Oh, were they the Braves or something? Who is that?
The Guardians.
But yes, who are the
Cleveland Guardians. They changed their
Who the
name. They used
hell
to be
are the Braves?
the Atlanta Braves, but then
Who
they used
the
to be
hell?
the Cleveland
Mama, language.
Oh,
You
my
need
bad.
some
Cleveland
some
Guardians.
grace.
Cleveland, remember they used to be the
Oh,
Cleveland
I
Indians.
need some grace. Y'all see that teaching? That's what I'm talking about. You see that? All right, I'm sorry. I'll give the people some grace, son. Thank you. The Guardians. Who is that?
Yeah.
That's the Cleveland
I know.
team. They changed their name. Remember?
The Cleveland
like
Indians?
a year ago. It used to be the Cleveland Indians,
Yes.
and now they're the Cleveland Guardians.
Got you. All right. So you're looking for the Astros to outdo the Yankees, and then whip on over there and outdo the Dodgers, and take it all. What say you, junior analyst?
I think that
Come on.
at the Astros, what Uncle Chris said, the Astros and who? Dodgers.
I think it's going to be the Astros and the Dodgers.
Because the Astros have bigger players than the Dodgers.
And by bigger, you mean statistically?
Yes.
Interesting.
Can you
All right.
Mike?
So we will see. We will see. Listen, I want the Astros to win because Dusty Baker needs the pennant. He needs it. We want him to have it. All right. Okay, so we want Dusty to have the pennant. That's that. All right, real quick, Chris, your favorite NFL movie, or not NFL movie, but football movie.
My favorite football movie, probably Any Given Sunday or Remember the Titans.
Right. No, Any Given Sunday. Steamer, Mima, Hula Mama Beamer. I'm Willie Beeman. Yeah. And I'm a fans. Yeah. Okay, favorite baseball movie?
Favorite baseball movie is Major League.
Right.
Cleveland Indians
Wow, thing. Okay. And then lastly, favorite basketball movie. There's not been a lot.
My favorite basketball movie is probably White Man Can't Jump.
Ooh,
Maybe.
yes. Yep, right. Word.
Probably White
What's your
Man Can't
favorite
Jump.
basketball movie? Junior analyst.
I think it's Coach. What's that movie called?
Coach Carter?
Yeah, Coach Carter.
Really?
Yes.
Solid pick.
I thought
Samuel
for sure you
Jackson.
were going to say Space Jam. You sticking with Coach Carter?
Coach Carter and Space Jam and the regular Space Jam.
All right. Bump it out. All right. So, yeah. Oh, there it is. Our rock just blew up. Okay. So, listen, it's been a very interesting and great sports talk today. And I've been wanting to do this. I need to do it again because I'm a sports girl, kind of, sort of, when I want to be in the middle. I don't know. So, thanks, Chris, for joining us.
Mama.
Thanks for the
Thank you,
invite. I
junior
appreciate it.
analyst. I am not your mother.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
Mama.
I'm just kidding. I meant like in show business because she like how the Jacksons call their daddy Joe. Okay, anyway, I am his mother. Okay, what junior
Mama,
analyst? This is my son. Sammy J is my son. Okay, what's up?
You guys to tell me my favorite football movie and my favorite basketball movie.
Okay, real quick, what's your favorite football movie?
It is.
Clock is ticking. Time is money.
Well, Uncle,
Any
Chris.
Given Sunday?
Yes.
Okay, and your favorite baseball movie?
Same thing with Uncle Chris.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in I had a tequila tasting teed up and everything, but the people, I can't share it with the child. So anyway, especially not my child. Anyway, all right. Thanks again for tuning in. Y'all check out the next episodes of Praise Revolution Radio. Check out YouTube, like, subscribe, comment. All right.
Do everything. Even share.
All right. So we are out. Be blessed. Be dope. We out.
We out.